This video will cover some cases with big blocks. I think they're pretty good to learn early because the big blocks help make them really easy to recognize. So for these four, all four of these have a big block here and a 1x2 attached to it. So for these first two cases, the 1x2 is on the left. And the way you tell the difference between these two cases is you look at edge permutation. So for here, this edge is cream and it goes here, and this goes here. So this case has a counterclockwise edge permutation. And here, the edge color is blue, and that goes here. So this is a clockwise edge orientation. So for the clockwise edge orientation case, you would do like a RUD perm. It goes like this. And for this case, you would do now for the next two cases, the 1x2 is on the right, and you would do the same edge permutation recognition. So here it's counterclockwise and here it's clockwise. For the counterclockwise one, you would do this alg. And for the clockwise one, you would do these next two cases have the 1x2 next to the big block, but instead of it being here, it's kind of like opposite, so it's sticking out here. And the way you tell the difference between these two cases is that for this one, the opposite block is on the right, and for this case, it's on the left. So for the case where it's on the right, you would do and for the case where it's on the left, you would do in these next two big block cases, the 1x2 bar is like completely away from the block. Same here. And the way you tell the difference between these two cases is that in this case, the block kind of slides. The block has to go here, so it kind of slides to the left. And in here, the block goes here because this is cream, and so is this. So in here, it kind of slides to the right. So for this case, where it slides to the left, you would do and for this case, you would hold it so it blocks here and do this next big block case is different because instead of having a 1x2 with a block, it just has two blocks, and that's pretty much how you recognize it, two blocks, and it just doesn't look like a J-perm. And so the execution is you hold this block here and then this block here and do this. These next two cases, instead of having a block and a 1x2 block, have a block and a 1x3 line. So here's the line, block, line, block. And the way you tell the difference between these two cases is that when you hold the block on the top, the line is on the left for this case, and here it's on the right. So for the case where it's on the left, you would do and for the bar on the right, you would do